Hey everybody, I'm Mary, and this is my simple cottage life. Hey everybody, I'm feeling brave today, and so I'm going to show you what is my new project. Okay, see this carpet in here, this horrible red carpet? Eventually I want to get rid of it, but I also had it in my kitchen. Yes, I did. I didn't put it there, it was there when I got this house. So I decided I was going to see what was under this carpet. So I started in there by the back door and pulled some up. I'll go in here. And underneath I discovered hardwood. Hardwood. And it's got a wonderful grain. Look at that grain. Isn't that fabulous? Well, I love it. So I started pulling it up and hoping like heck by the time I got to the other side of the kitchen, it would still be hardwood and not some awful kind of something else. Now, it hasn't been cleaned. What I did was pull up the carpet. I used a knife. Heck, can't think what it's called. Y'all know. Construction. A knife people use in construction. You know what I'm talking about. Cut stuff. Okay. I ripped the carpet in pieces and pulled it and pulled it. Thank goodness there were no nails in it or staples or anything else. So all I had to do was cut pieces in strips. And that's what I did. I cut it in strips all along here and dumped that out the back door. Underneath it was a 1940s style linoleum, and it was the same kind of linoleum that I remember we had when I was a child in our kitchen. I used to play on the floor, and I made little houses and for my cars and stuff like that. I didn't obviously I didn't have Miss Key. I didn't have neighbors, that had kids. I just didn't. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't know what you want, but stop it. Whatever it is, stop it. You've got water. It's right there. What's wrong with you? Okay, anyway. Here's the baby bin. Good. That's baby do. All right. Go. All right, so what I had to do was move all of this stuff. Move it out of the way. Pull the carpet up, rip it into shreds, cut it into shreds rather, and then pull the linoleum up, and then I had to put stuff back because there's no room to take everything out of here, especially the furniture, and move it into another room while I do the whole thing. So I have to do it in sections. I take it out, I wash the floor, vacuum it and then wash the floor, and then put stuff back. Now, not all this stuff that you're going to see in here is going back because I've realized there's a lot of stuff I don't need in here. I don't need all these tools and things in there. I've got that storeroom next door to put all that in. But look at this. Gracious, gracious me. I have stuff everywhere in here. I do. Look at all this stuff. I can't. Now, what's going to kill me is when I get all this stuff out of here. All this has to go somewhere. And then I have to pull all this furniture out so I can get the carpet off the floor and then put everything back. But I'm going to put it back in a more orderly manner. I'm going to buy some bins with lids, keep some of this stuff in the bins, and I can inch out this refrigerator. Inch it, inch, scooch, so that I can get the floor behind it. Now, then I'm going to have to, as you know, it's going to have to be thoroughly cleaned. It's going to have the places in between. Miss Key, stop. What are you doing and why? It's going to have to be, I can't sand it, y'all, with an electric sander, because I'll have dust everywhere. I'm going to have to do the best I can, clean it the best I can, and then I'm going to varnish it with a Minwax varnish, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do a color on it, because I like the color it is. Yep, I do. I love the wood grain. I love it. I don't know if it's in the living room or not. I tried pulling it up right here, and it seems to be either stapled down or nailed down. And so I'm not going to mess with that right now. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get this finished before I get to something else. Miss Key, I do believe you've lost some weight. Yeah, I think so. So look, y'all. I mean, I know I'll be cooking tonight. Nope. I'm going to get I have to put all this back. The next thing I have to do is put all this stuff back over here. Move the stove out, and I can disconnect it from the wall and move it out easy. Just walk it out. Finish that floor under there, and then I'm on to this part over here. But boy, y'all, I've got quite a bit done. I started on it last night. I got quite a bit done last night, and then today is when I started moving all this stuff that was over here. This buffet and the desk and all that stuff. And I'm kind of tired. Here it is, not quite 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm a little on the worn out side. I'm not too happy right now, but I am going to love the way this looks, especially when it's varnished. It's going to look nice. And now I can sweep it or vacuum it, and I won't have that stinky I don't know when they put the carpet in. I had no idea, but we've had the house about 10 years now. So it was a youth center when we got this place and had it moved. So there's no telling how long this carpet has been in here. For one thing, this carpet in here is absolutely the sun has faded it something awful. See the tile underneath, or you can't see it underneath there. Linoleum. It's easy to pull up. It's not glued down. It's not stapled. No nails, which is fantastic. All I have to do is cut it. Well, all I have to do is get down on the floor and cut it. Get it out the door. Then pull the linoleum up and get that out the door, and then come in here and vacuum that. And this is little pieces at a time, y'all. It's not long strips, because I can't do it. I've got too much stuff in here. I wish I could take all this stuff out and do it that way, and then move back into here what I need. But I can't do it that way. I just don't have the room to put all this stuff somewhere else and then move it back in. And this, y'all, this thing right here was sitting on this desk, and I had to take it down off the wall. Take it down. It was right up under here is where it was. And I'm stronger than what I thought I was. I can still do kind of things like that, but not for long and not a lot at one time. So anyway, I want to show you my idea and what I'm doing. And I can't wait to get everything nice and clean and sparkling and put up in my bins and things with lids on them and get my shiny floor. Oh, I was going to tell you, I'm going to have to use some caulk in between because dirt will get down in that like crazy, don't you know? And some of these are pretty flush, but some of them, for instance, look at that. That is a good 1/4 inch gap. So that's going to take some, what are you doing? That's going to take some, a lot of caulk to close that up. Oh well, I'm going to have to caulk every single board on both sides the length of this whole room. That's a lot of caulk, isn't it? That's a lot of being on my knees, up and down, up and down, up and down. Anyway, I'll get it done. I'll share the progress with you. If you want to watch it, then make sure you've got the notification bell, because I have no idea when I might post again. Okay, thanks for watching today. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate y'all very much. And as always, hope God is good to you. Bye-bye. See you soon.